All right, man. It's gonna be crazy because I gotta get 200 yards with Josh Jacobs. This guy's probably gonna try to run the ball a lot, so I really gotta spam. All right, man. Sent to him. It's gonna be a crazy game. Come on, man. You gonna hit me up talking about the log going. These folks on the bullshit. There we go. Alright. Should be good to go. Please don't. Okay. Be one of them guys that changes this shit to fucking white. Like, bruh. Who does that? So, my thing is, I gotta get Jacobs the ball, bro. Gotta give Jacobs the ball.
We are just a stone's throw away from the rock and roll.
I gotta force feed it, get him this X Factor ability. And it's gonna be tough. Because this guy likes to run the ball. But I get the ball first so I can try to put 80 on the board real quick in the first quarter. That's one way to do it. It's not as easy if you get the ball second.
Halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
About what, 78 yards in this drive. I'm going to have to give it straight to Jacobs the whole drive. He has to get 4 touchdowns or 200 yards. I'm going to go with the 200 yards because I just don't see getting 4 touchdowns a possibility unless I just air it out and then stop it on the 1. All these people play this 3-4 run defense.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I
thought this was a counter run here.
Where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so that's...
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the
First and 11. What the fuck?
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some room to work. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards.
All right, Jacobs. So far, so good, my dude.
Yesterday, that's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Let me try this RPO.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4 down?
And he's in.
Shit,
Touchdown.
All right, so I get, what, 3 more drives like that, bro?
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score.
Give me a turnover, man.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
3
Do you
minutes.
go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
I need a big fucking run
to probe in the
to
early
get
part
him
of
to
the game.
200.
Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
I mean, I could either quick score, or allow him to score, but I don't really want to allow him to score. Probably don't put Hankins in.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Use some cornerback blitzes.
Undercrush. Hey, alert 33. Kill. I got it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
For losses, man.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham,
Corner blitzes will keep his ass in the pocket.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Tackle for loss, baby. We need it. This guy really just...
He finds Beckham complete.
Let him score, because I need to get yards for Jake.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter.
It has to be my mindset, but Jacobs is about to get an X factor, and I need to get those 200.
Each team's had it. Each team is.
If I don't get the 200, he don't get the X factor. So I'm gonna need that come playoffs.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, Jacobs. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied.
One quarter, we almost got 100 yards. That's good.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Runs over him. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They run it with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Carr gives to Richard. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, here comes.
Wow, I love the power roll.
He is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
That's 2 touchdowns. I need 2 more touchdowns or 100 more yards rushing.
Game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I might be able to get it before halftime. Once I get it before halftime, man, I'm going to start working on everybody else.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph,
It's been a
right?
while since I just been a run heavy. I try to balance, but franchise, man, they put those fucking goals there. And you got 6 minutes to kind of reach these impossible thresholds, you know. So there's that. I know I can stop this guy.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing doing. He's
yes!
down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he out. He out of the
play there, 2nd down.
All right, that's 1 man down. I'm not going to fall for nothing here.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Changes the mind.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go.
Ah, come on, Joyner.
The 30.
Fuck.
Can't be denied, boy.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown
Had
of the
that,
year.
man.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
went to try to user it, and it took me out of position. Alright, so he ain't got his tight end no more, so I ain't worried about that. Jacobs about to get his shit before halftime.
There's a smoothness to them. When I watch Baker Mayfield, everything is sharp, hard, aggressive, and he turns it into a big-time shot downfield in a monster play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Just keep using it. Once he get the he's gonna have to come down. He's gonna have to. I'm gonna go over the top.
Hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
It's gonna be problems for him.
The play calling, they're locked in really well.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
He's running angry. He wants that superstar ability.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said,
all right, so we gotta mix it up a little bit.
On my back, and I just carry him along.
First throw now for the backup Carr, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
50 more yards, baby.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Richard, and he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
I need to get this first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. This one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run.
Almost.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover.
We only got to get 40 more yards, man.
To begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. For the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable.
Wow.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Always a pleasure.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
Gotta go back to the CD blitz now.
Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way.
You gotta remember, franchise plays a lot different than regs, man. A lot different.
Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They cheated me on that down block shed on that last run. I normally don't run that shit on fucking 3rd and long or 3rd down.
A minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more
He's running a lot of cover
is who
3.
I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mariota. He'll let this go deep for
Man, he floated it.
And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have
Really?
a chance to put some more points on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Short yardage, Mariota. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock.
He's got to play better run defense this half. Jacobs going to be fine. He's going to get his ability.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
Yeah,
you're
are
just
you fucking
feeling
kidding me?
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
And no, it doesn't get
Good
there.
fucking shit.
It's the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All right,
we
Coach,
just started
thank
to run.
you, and we welcome everyone back.
Slow the run down.
Number 3.
Force him in passing situation. Played this guy last
It's
year.
been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments.
He
as we
doesn't
get
have his
back
tight
underway
end
in
no
the
more.
second half.
You got that.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Get a little bit more aggressive on these tackles.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's go one more. Mike's 50.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7.
Gonna run a stretch run here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield. They set up the screen
Good
to
fucking
jump.
shit.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play.
Hike the fucking
There's
ball,
really
bro.
no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's what we want.
Corey Littleton coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And Mayfield just getting the play off. Oh, he'll let one
Good
go
fucking
deep
shit.
for Higgins. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Man, if I can just get me a big boy run, man. Just a big boy run. I'll open my playbook up after I get him the X Factor.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard,
impact blocks,
because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard.
Stop there, then he gets the ball and then scores.
Almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of
Keep
urgency for
running
them
the
going
ball,
on
man.
offense
We're
right
not gonna
now.
let
But
that
they have
shit
to
happen.
do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Could be a stretch run RPO.
Check 37. Check 37. Hey, alert 33. Press him.
They run it again with Chubb.
Go tackle.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that one complete to Stephon Sullivan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Check, check. Lucky.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 50. Mike. Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Mayfield down. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd down, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
RPO.
And again, it's Chubb. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
I really hate people that sit here and try to eat all the damn clock, man.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you
Field
want
goal.
anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
He missed the last
big
one.
spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
All right, so I need to get 2 touchdowns for 30 yards.
Kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Probably use some power runs.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Here's a handoff to
there we go.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
I need to give him the touchdown. All right, he got his 200 yards.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20.
He's going to get 2
this
touchdowns.
one over 30.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check it back, check it back. Check 15, check 15.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders.
All right, we just got to stop this guy one more time, man. And then we got to get Jacobs one more touchdown. So now he has his 200 rushing yards. Now what we got to do is we need to push the ball downfield vertically and get within range. But I got to get this ball back first.
Sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Got aggressive tackling line, so that should help me a little bit. We're gonna use a more traditional run
about to get
defense.
started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases.
I'm just praying that this aggressive tackle either A, keeps Chubbs off the field, or B, catch Chubb off the field and get a fumble
2
hit.
minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Missed that hit stick.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front.
I've been using my Raiders defense, but you know, this is fucking franchise mode, so crazy shit's known to happen.
Ideally, they would have liked to know.
Alright, so I have my 200 yards with Jacobs, so now I can kind of push the ball downfield a little bit, get me in scoring position.
And if you have it, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
I can get this over the top.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly
how you overthrow him, man?
Replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
You know we're going to Waller here.
He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it.
You know,
but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great
take your chances, baby.
Here in this one.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
All right, defense, man. This is on you, man. This is on you, defense. I need you to lay a fucking hit to get that ball back for me. He's going to be passing. His passing situation, obviously. If I can get a blitz to come off the edge.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
Oh!
When you scored once, you feel like you can go back.
Pressure was there. Come on! Come on! Fuck!
Yeah, hoping to stay in that group.
No fucking way he picks that up.
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I'm going to run commit.
Signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to
Probably
go
use
in the
a strong
football
safety
game.
blitz. Ah, nope.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50. He can't hit. He's not going to get me.
Back to throw.
Get him! Game over! No!
That would have wrapped.
Bro, you got picked off!
Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Fuck!
Interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused
Damn!
on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
No, you're not getting a blitz like that in 3-4.
He's back to throw.
Got in! Let's fucking go!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Don't fail me now, Dollar. Don't fail me now. I can't give up the 1 play. I cannot give up a 1 play here.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield to throw.
Pick it off!
Incomplete with a clock down now.
Motherfucker.
13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders are going to win the football game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8
ahead and
ticks
just run this out, man.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I'm not passing, bro.
3rd down, Jacobs. And
padding stats, getting first downs, securing that X factor.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas
That was a
Raiders.
hard
And you look
fucking
back over the
challenge,
score
bro.
sheet,
Especially when you're
interesting.
playing
A
up
very
against
clean
someone
game,
that
no
fucking
turnovers
runs a
by either
lot.
side.
You know, I have to
An
take away
absolute
from my
rarity
passing
when we
game
watch games now because
to get it
defenses
done.
put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw
My
here was
whole objective
offenses
was to
spending
get
their time
Jacobs
saying,
his
look, you know
superstar
we're coming
ability.
for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp.
No,
Make
you're
sure
not
when you
running
have
like
it,
that from
tuck
5
it
wide.
away because danger lurks everywhere you
You
turn.
gotta have the personnel.
So for Las Vegas,
31 carries,
their winning ways
222,
continue as
man.
they get it up to 7-0.
Oh, man. I normally don't fucking bell cow him like that. But, shit, I needed that ability. Get these dudes slots up to 80 before I worry about anything else. He gonna be our guard of the future. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. You can also got audible down to goal line. Got the breakout. Let me see it. Let me see it. What'd you give me? Because you only get respect when you earn it, and I think I earned it today. Got the X Factor, and he got a zone ability. Let's go. What they give me? What did they give me? What ability did they give me? They didn't give me that. O-line got better. See, now it's a fair fight. Now I have a X Factor. Yeah, but I ain't gonna cheese, bro. Let me see. They gave him Truz. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's like a quarterback ability, ain't it? Oh, it keeps him from fumbling. Oh, shit. Let me see. He will get no fumbles. Oh man, that's cheese. Bulldozer, he can't fumble. I'll take it. Alright. Nah, not if he's in his zone, and then all he has to do is run 1 yard. No, he doesn't fumble, bro. But you know, when I play people that got that that hit stick shit, the fucking enforcer, that's gonna come in handy. That should be like ranked number 1. I wouldn't think so. When everybody's trying to get you know, the enforcers. It's either tank or Truz, you know? No. No, yes. I fumbled against somebody with enforcer, but that Truz prevents that. How am I not ranked number 1? How is the Jets 8-0? What? Let me find out they got some good people, man. Shit, let's see. I didn't even want to run the ball like that, but sometimes you got to, bro. He got 11 tutties. Alright, man, I appreciate y'all watching, guys, man. I'm gonna take a breather, and then yeah, I'm gonna get back to that because I've been having issues with my streaming and stuff. But I think it's fixed now. I'm able to actually stream without any issues anymore. Thank fucking God. I was about to fucking lose my shit. Um, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off. Y'all can rewatch it if y'all want. I'm gonna put it in a playlist for you guys if y'all want to watch my franchise series. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'll restream after the roster update and see if I'm probably been like before the game tonight. I mean, I doubt anybody's gonna watch that game. That game's trash. Fucking 0-3 Broncos versus 0-3 Jets. So, yeah. All right, appreciate y'all watching, man. I'll probably give me like an hour or so before they do the roster update, and then we'll go from there. Okay.